Whew. Well, hello folks. I'm back with some Mario Galaxy, and after last episode, I'm feeling pretty good. I don't know what I should do now. I mean, I want to go up to the kitchen, but I kind of want to do the story, so I might do story this episode. Uh-oh. Because I don't know if there's a lot of chapters. I kind of forgot how the story went. Chapter 1, Celestial Duel. The story begins a very, very long time ago with a young girl. One day, this girl spotted a rusty spaceship. It was holding a small star child. Hold up. What's your name? Are you lost? The girl asked the star child. I'm Luma. I'm waiting for my mama. She's coming for me on a comet. She said this, said the star child, who had been waiting day and night. How long has the star been waiting here? Don't worry, I'll wait with you, the little girl promised Luma. Okay, first off, how did the little girl, who is Rosalina, how did she get here? At nightfall, the little girl borrowed her father's telescope and peered into the sky. She looked and looked, but saw nothing. Hours turned into days, and then years. But still the sky revealed nothing. Finally, the little girl sighed and said to Luma, if we stay here looking much longer, I'll be an old lady soon. But then she had an idea. Why don't we get out there and find your mother ourselves? So wait, they were landed on a planet that this girl just found, unless the planet was the Mushroom Kingdom. Boom, theory solved. The girl and the Luma fixed the rusty spaceship, and then the two set sail into the starry sky. And this is how the search for the Celestial Mother began. Oh my god, I have so many chapters that I haven't even read up to this point. Days passed with no sight of the comet, or even a single planet. Instead, asteroids extended from as far as the eye could see. If I had known it was going to take this long, I would have packed more jam, said the little girl above the rumble of her belly. Wait a minute. Is that milk? I'm guessing jelly or jam, bread, and tea? I don't know. Before they left, she had packed all the essentials: telescope, butterfly net, stuffed bunny, bread, milk, jam, and apricot flavored tea. So specific. I forgot to bring water at this. Wait, that's okay. That's really weird wording. At this, Luma burst into gales of laughter, and the girl began to pout. As long as I have star bits, I will be fine, said Luma. Want some? The little girl couldn't stay mad after hearing this. Would she eat the star bit? Luma continued to laugh, and the girl couldn't help but join in. Alright, maybe just a nibble. So she eats the star bits? Leaning far out of the ship, the pair began to collect star bits with the girl's net. They almost fell out a few times, but they kept collecting. Star bits taste like honey. Oh my god. I kind of want a star bit now. A beam of light pierced through the ship's window, thinking it was the morning sun. The girl peered through the window, only to find a turquoise blue comet shimmering at her. The little girl shook the sleeping Luma awake and shouted excitedly, We have to get to that comet! I love these illustrations that they have, even though it's like really old. The pair descended on the comet and found that it was made of ice. They looked high and low, but Luma's mother was nowhere to be found. Exhausted, the little girl sat down with a flop, utterly unable to take another step. Look! Peering down at the... Oh my god, I didn't even press the button. There's ice here, but it's so warm. I bet there's water here too. The two decided to stay on the comet for a while. Riding the turquoise comet on the pair continued... Yeah, riding the turquoise comet, the pair continued to search for the Luma's mother. Oh, the dream. I just can't stop these. One night, the girl dreamed about her mother. Where are you going? She asked her mother, retreating back. I think that's what it said. Without turning, her mother replied, "Don't fret, dearest. I am not going anywhere. I'm always watching you, like the sun in the day and the moon in the night." But like, I mean, sometimes the moon isn't even there. It's like a new moon. So you're gonna talk about every day from like 10 days in to like the first week of the next month, because that's how the moon usually works. A wave of sadness washed over the girl. What about when it went? What about when it? Jesus. What about when it rains and when I can't see the sun or moon? Her mother thought for a moment before responding. Peej! This freaking Peej! I will turn into a star in the clouds and wait for your tears to dry. They're all crying. I love the stuffed bunny. I wish that they... Wait, did they have those? I'll have to look on eBay, because I really wanted one of those Mario Galaxy stuffed bunnies. When she awoke, the girl's face was damp with tears. "You have starbits in your eyes," said the Luma. Wiping her face, the girl replied, "These are tears, not starbits. I'm crying because I'll never see my mother again." At this, Luma began to cry too. "Mama, oh mama, wah." How old is this little girl? The pair traveled through the starry skies and thought they encountered many other comets. None of them held Luma's mother. Luma was disappointed. Now, Luma, the rain clouds won't go away if you keep crying." Jesus, the girl said, giving Luma a squeeze. "I'll give you a present if you stop." The girl closed her eyes and said gently, I'll take care of you." With these words, she felt a small spark in her heart. Damn, it's story time. It really is story time. "The kitchen will go here, and the library will go over there," the girl said busily to herself. "We'll put the gate here." Ever since the girl took Luma under her care, she's been bustling about at a feverish pace. Oh, it's a lot of work, but it's worth it to make a happy home. It turned out that the starbeds weren't the only things buried in the ice. Oh my god, so she literally built the entire observatory by herself. Looking at the completed house, Luma remarked, "Don't you think it's awfully big for just the two of us? With the library, bedroom, kitchen, fountain, and gate, it was certainly spacious, but still something seemed missing." "If only my father, brother, and mother were here," the girl said, wistfully. Indeed, the house was too large for only two residents. At night, cluttering her favorite stuffed bunny close to her heart, the girl fell asleep in the starship. Friends. Jesus, how many chapters did I not miss? Oh my god. Then one day, while the girl sat sipping tea, a tiny apricot-colored planet appeared on the horizon. From the planet, another Luma of the same color emerged. "Do you two know each other?" the girl asked the two Lumas gleefully. Despite the girl's excitement, they seemed uneasy. The two Lumas neither drew closer nor backed away from each other. Instead, they just stared. Then one Luma broke the silence. "My mama?" At once, the apricot Luma parroted back, "My mama, my mama. My mama, my mama." The two Lumas began to dance around the girl frantically, and neither showed any sign of stopping. The girl was so charmed by this adorable scene that she couldn't help but laugh. And then there was something very strange happened. And then all the other Lumas start showing up, and they think that they're her mom. Oh my god. What am I gonna do with all these children? The Lumas stare blankly as she doubled over laughing. I guess we'll have to name each. There's like hundreds of Lumas. Christ. She was busy. After seeing the 100th comment on a sudden thought popped into the girl's head. I wonder if my home planet was still as blue as it was. Then she remembered her father's telescope. Boom, Luigi is the father because he has a mansion with a telescope. Boom, theory busted. Peeking into the telescope, a tiny blue dot floated in sight. It was smaller than a star bit. How strange, it's so far away, but it still feels so close. And it's Peach's castle with the tree on top! I remember the game theory. She twisted a knob in the telescope, and a blue dot grew until she could make out a grassy hill dotted with flowers. It seemed familiar to her. Zooming in closer, a terrace on the hill came into view. I used to go stargazing there when I lived on my home planet. She remembered rubbing the sleep out of her eyes as she followed her father up to the hill to look at the stars. And her brother Luigi! Wait a minute. How would Luigi be her brother, though? That doesn't make any sense. She remembered having picnics there with her mother. And... oh... I want to go home. I want to go home right now. The girl burst into tears, and the Lumas didn't know what to do. I want to go home. I want to go back to my house by the hill. I want to see my mother. The tears were shouting now, her face wet with tears. But I know she's not there. I know all along that she isn't there in the sky because she's sleeping under the tree on the hill. Oh my god. I forgot. This is like really sad. That should do it for today. Oh my god. Oh my god. We just spent the entire time. Oh my god. Is there one more chapter? I think there is. Damn. Well, story time over. I'm gonna go. I mean, this one could be skipped. You could skip this episode if you wanted to, really. Yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.